7th of May 2022, Canelo Alvarez enters the MGM Grand in Las Vegas as once again a massive favourite.
I love greatness.
A teenager watch him beat up grown men.
People who want to create legacy.
Here's Mike Tyson.
I want to be like him one day.
Who want to create those iconic moments.
Mexico's first undisputed champion!
160, you get to 168 and he gets to a stage where he goes, no one can beat me. How can you test me? Or what if you go up to a weight division you have no right being in?
I've never seen Canelo this fatigued in a fight before.
The Russian is bullying Canelo. He might have bit off too much than he could chew here tonight.
Everyone says, you know, pound for pound #1, big puncher. Do you think this is the most dangerous fight of your career?
He has a good power, he has a good skills, but most of people think about him like he's untouchable or he's unstoppable or he has enough power to beat super heavyweights.
The MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas. During Cinco de Mayo weekend, it may as well be Guadalajara, Mexico itself, as the Mexican people come out in large numbers to watch one man fight. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing and Mexico's biggest superstar. And after proving he carries his power to the light heavyweight division, leaving Sergey Kovalev hanging on the ropes of the MGM Grand and claiming a 4th division, it was inevitable he would do it again.
Fighter. But he's a man. If you believe in your skills, if you are a good boxer, you could make him one more lose.
Worthy opponent. But where is his confidence coming from? Who is Dmitry Bivol? After his pro debut in 2014, Dmitry Bivol rose through the ranks of the light heavyweight division. His smooth boxing skills saw him create a perfect record of 19 wins with no losses. He has perfected a particular boxing style from the age of just 5 years old, allowing him to win 268 amateur fights, and eventually becoming a world champion. The Soviet style, a unique boxing style which rose to prominence in the USSR in the 1990s, characterised by its focus on footwork, utilising the pendulum step, a jab-heavy approach to combinations, and unique and effective striking techniques, all of which Bivol deploys in his fights. Bivol has truly mastered the art of the Soviet style, and it's made for some beautiful moments in the ring.
Perhaps getting a second wind here as he saw an opening and he's off.
Combine Bivol's flawless boxing skill set with a strict and intensive training regimen, and you are left with a man that is extremely disciplined and never deviates from the game plan in the ring. Others describing him as robot-like.
No emotion from Bivol. He's a boxing robot in there.
It really is no surprise that Dmitry Bivol is a dominant champion.
Now you come in against the pound for pound #1, the greatest fighter in boxing.
Bivol was coming into the fight as a big underdog, and a large part of the boxing community was counting him out.
Easy. Canelo's the GOAT. He's the best in the world right now. I don't care how big Bivol's gonna be.
Canelo over everybody.
But despite being counted out, Bivol remained unfazed in the lead up to the fight, ready to shock the world.
Every time when I came to the ring, I believe. If you don't believe what you do, you never win. I'm in boxing since I remember myself, since 5 years old. When I was 16, I was 2 times world champion for amateur. And now I have a belt, I'm the champion, why not?
Hours from the fight, both Canelo and Bivol would partake in an old boxing formality, picking your gloves. An unbreakable tension as both champions stood just inches from each other, silent and ready for battle. Bivol was first to the ring, with Canelo watching on closely.
As he looks to be the ultimate party crasher at this Canelo Cinco de Mayo celebration. That is the face of boxing. Looks like he's feeling no nerves whatsoever.
He's been there, done that, and passed the test, always.
Middleweight history, Canelo seeks another historic challenge now to win every belt at 170 first, the defending world champion, Dmitry Bivol. And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the blue corner, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up.
Bivol's never been down. 11 KOs, 19 wins.
From the opening bell, Bivol begins working his jab, keeping Canelo at range and disrupting his rhythm.
As expected, Bivol has showered jabs onto Alvarez.
As he grows into the fight, he begins to let his right hand go.
Like that right hand to the body.
And when pushed to the ropes, he either establishes a tight high guard and circles back to the centre of the ring, or he sits in the pocket with Canelo, seemingly unfazed by his power and looking to counter.
He's accustomed to that power and he's strong. He's a natural light heavyweight.
Bivol came with a rigid game plan, and he plans to stick to it.
Discipline is one of his strongest attributes.
And whilst he may get hit occasionally,
Here's that big right uppercut.
Bivol continues to time Canelo coming in. And in the centre of the ring, Bivol is beginning to build his combinations up.
But you can see when Bivol throws the 1-2s like this, he is scoring.
He has the advantage on and off the ropes, taking full control of the ring, neutralising Canelo's offense.
Canelo finally met his match.
With Canelo starting to slip behind, he opts for a plan B, taking himself to the ropes in hopes of finding a big counter shot.
Laying against the ropes, hoping he can counter Bivol.
But Bivol remains patient and disciplined, refusing to step into Canelo's range, prodding at him with the jab, aiming to frustrate Canelo and draw out a mistake. As the fight matures, we see Bivol gain more confidence in his combinations, and in round 5, with Canelo against the ropes, Bivol unleashes.
Look at him go! Oh my word, Bivol! Canelo wants more of it. Bivol having the performance of his life.
By using his elite footwork, high IQ tricks, and a consistent flicking jab, Bivol continues to break Canelo down.
Canelo doing a good job blocking those, but they're always there, Sergio.
That jab is being used flawlessly as a weapon.
Questions began arising surrounding the scorecard.
Wait a minute, Bivol's probably winning this 6-1, 5-2.
It was clear Bivol was pulling ahead in the fight, and in the 10th round, Canelo had reached boiling point.
Like this, Canelo is definitely frustrated. I've never seen Canelo this fatigue in a fight before.
And the stats don't lie.
Bivol has landed double-digit punches in every single round. Canelo has not landed double-digit punches in any round.
The final round had arrived, a point in the fight that Canelo usually succeeds.
The Russian is bullying Canelo.
Tonight was the complete opposite, and so the question on everyone's mind
Was Bivol just too big and just too strong for Canelo Alvarez?
Too big, too strong, and most importantly, too smart.
Canelo Alvarez was a big favorite in the biggest fight of the year, but Bivol showed up and showed out and may have just beaten the pound-for-pound king.
After a great fight, there was only respect between the two. All that was left was the scorecards, and although it was clear to most Bivol had won, history had shown it was almost impossible to beat Canelo on the scorecards, especially in Vegas. So were the judges going to rob Bivol of his victory? Real quick, I just want to say if you're enjoying this video so far, drop a like, and if you're new here, subscribe. And I'd also love to hear you guys think will win between Bivol and Beterbiev. Let me know in the comments who you got, who's going to be undisputed light heavyweight on October 12th. Back to the video.
To the judges' scorecards. All score this bout identically, 115 to 113. For your winner, by unanimous decision, he's still undefeated and still the WBA light heavyweight champion.
Despair and disappointment on one side, celebration and joy on the other.
Myself today, I'm the best. I believe. My team believe me. And you all should believe in yourself. And you achieve what you want. Good speed, good power. Maybe his mistake, he throw only hard punches. After hard punches, he relaxed and tired. You can see on my arm.
Canelo's infamous arm punches, so heavy they gave Callum Smith a detached bicep.
He beat my arm up, but not my hand.
We'll turn quickly to Canelo Alvarez. Canelo, you've won a lot of close decisions before. Did you feel you did enough to win this fight?
Felt like I maybe did enough to win the fight, but that's boxing.
You have a rematch clause. Do you want to do this again?
Claro que sí, esto no se queda así.
Yeah, of course I do. This doesn't end like this.
Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry, Canelo says he wants a rematch. How do you feel about that?
Rematch, no problem. Let's talk about rematch.
Conversations of a rematch. But now was a time for celebration.
Floyd Mayweather tonight betted $10,000. He won $52,000 on your...
Congratulations, Floyd. And congratulations all guys who bet on me and won today.
Backstage after the fight, concerns began to arise over the judges' scorecards.
You had to win the 12th round on all three scorecards to avoid a draw. Most of us at ringside had a 10-2 for you or 9-3. So the judges were trying to, maybe rob you, it seems.
I expect that. It's everything against me today. Even Eddie, he's congratulating me, smiling. He's happy for me, but not too much happy for me,
There was nothing in Dmitry Bivol's last two fights against Craig Richards and Lenin Castillo that would have showed you that performance was incoming. He boxed the punch-perfect performance tonight.
But if there was going to be anyone that was happy for Bivol, for the people of his country, an opportunity to meet a hero, an inspiration, and for Bivol, a moment of joy to share with his friends, family, and fellow countrymen. Canelo, battered and bruised, seeking revenge.
Before now, Golovkin had been your biggest rival. Do you think this is the rivalry that will now define your career?
Could be.
But would a rematch be worse for Canelo? Especially with claims from Bivol and his team that Bivol's own performance was nothing special.
Как оцениваешь свой бой?
Ну, на 8 из 10, наверное, на 7.
Bivol has an extremely humble attitude, never overlooking an opponent.
Какие-то были вообще шансы или будут, например?
Шансы всегда есть, это бокс.
In a sport where fighters constantly use intimidation tactics,
I'm gonna send you to the hospital.
I'll probably break your jaw. Don't even bring your mother or your daughter. Don't bring them.
and delusional self-confidence,
No man on earth will ever beat me, Tyson.
Dmitry Bivol is a breath of fresh air, gaining confidence solely from the hard work, preparation and Soviet boxing style that he has mastered since he was 5 years old. Quiet in confidence and in a dangerous 175-pound division, a level above the competition, it is what has built an undefeated 23-0 record, attracted the eyes of boxing purists and put him in the conversation as one of the best pound-for-pound boxers on the planet. Perhaps an inspiration to anyone willing to devote their soul and being to their craft. A man with a simple but powerful boxing philosophy.
I'm not the hardest puncher, I'm not the quickest fighter, but I have something which helps me to be winner. I believe in my skills.
He has done it! Not many believed in him. He believed in himself.
If you enjoyed or you learned something new in this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'd be interested to hear if you guys think that the skills of Bivol are enough to match up to a guy like Beterbiev. We hear crazy stories from guys that have been in the ring with him, you know, about how hard he hits. Of course, he has a 100% knockout record. So do you guys think Bivol can do it? Let me know.